Ma'am, so today my seminar is about the world's most strange and unusual birds, ma'am. There are over 10,000 bird species that exist on the earth. They roam the lands and dive the waters of our planet. While some of them may be similar to one another, other species are so unique you would not believe that they are true. That's why we gathered this list to show you some of the amazing but strange and unusual birds that exist on the earth. The first one is the oil bird, ma'am. This bird is called the northern part of the South African as Gauchero. Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Unmute, ma. Okay, 1 minute, Hansini, I'll unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, my sister came, so I couldn't talk. This bird is called in the northern part of the South America as Gaucharo. It is this small nocturnal cave-dwelling creature, and it hunts for food by echolation, just like bats and dolphins do. It is the only flying nocturnal fruit-eating bird in the world. As the name is suggested, as oil bird is so oily that people used to boil them to extract their oil and use it as fuel. In the olden days, they used to do that, ma'am. Ma'am, the second one is shoveler. The shoveler is the most recognizable relative of ducks, like the malbird and the wood duck. But what makes this bird different is its beak, because instead of the typical duck bill, these odd birds have flattened mouthpiece which looks like shovels. The shoveler uses their beaks to strain small organisms from the swamplands they live in. And the third one is the spectacled ear. The spectacled ear gets its name from the markings around its eyes that make it look like it's wearing glasses. This Arctic seabird is built to handle cold temperatures, and it thrives in the tundra as well as western Alaska, where it is the main breeding ground lies. The spectacled ear's diet consists mostly of mollusks, but when summer rolls around, these birds have been known to munch on grass and berries. Ma'am, the fourth one is the golden pheasant. The golden pheasant is the native to natural and the southern China. It is also known as the Chinese pheasant, where the people believe that seeing one indicates good luck and the fortune, and the features an eye-catching array of colors and patterns. These little guys are omnivorous, whose diets consist of soft bamboo shoots, insects, berries, seeds, and flowers. They stay relatively small, usually maxing out at 1.2 pounds. Golden pheasants have the ability to fly, but they aren't very good at it, which is why they tend to stay grounded unless they need to get back to their roots. Ross. The fifth one is Andean cock of the rock. The Andean cock of the rock is the Purus national bird. These guys are native to South America and are usually found in tropical areas such as the Rocky regions in rainforests, where they like to build their nests. The birds are easy to spot thanks to their bright coloring and their crest on their heads. You can tell the females apart from the males because the females' crest and coloring are duller and less intense than what's seen on males. Males tend to spend a lot of their time at breeding grounds looking at attract mates with low-pitched guttural throats noises. Ma'am, the sixth one is the magnificent frigate bird. The frigate are a family of blackbirds who have giant beaks and whose males have gigantic gruel pouches. The six species over a handful of superlatives, magnificent, great, and lesser, along with the Christmas and Anchiasis frigate birds. The magnificent frigate bird lives up to its description, owing to the fact that it has a giant bright red gular pouch taking up a large portion of its body. But while the bird's appearances may be magnificent, their behavior is not. They are known for attempting to make their birds regurgitate their food so they may feast on it. The seventh one is the kakapo, ma'am. The kakapo is a critically endangered flightless parrot native to New Zealand. They're hefty boys, the heaviest of any parrot species. Even so, the birds are adept climbers, using their wings to balance as they jump between the branches. The kakapo lives a mostly nocturnal life, sniffing out food with its well-adapted olfactory senses. But suffering from poor eyesight, the species was driven to bring primarily by rats and dogs brought in by human settlers. Successfully, conservation programs have brought the number of individuals from 1951 from 51 in 1995 to 149 today. Now the eighth one is cargo, a rare and flightless bird from New Caledonia, a French territory made up of a few dozen islands in South Pacific. The cargo looks like a bit like a heron, an egret, and a cockatoo, but actually has no close ancestors at all, according to San Diego Zoo. Strangely, the cargo has large wings for its body, considering it's only about the size of a common chicken. Despite the fact that the cargo is a flightless bird, its wings do deserve an important function. Parent birds flap its wings on the ground, looking for injured to distract incoming predators from attacking its chicks. Ma'am, the ninth one is king of Saxony bird of parade. Though it's even larger family of birds of paradise, all of whom are quite striking. The king of Saxony bird of paradise is the only member that is particular genus. While the coloration of the bird is quite striking, the most notable characteristic is two large plums extending from the back of its head, measuring up to 20 inches long in some cases. The plums are used to attract females, with the male kings of Saxony singing a distinctive song to lure in females using ornamental plums as part of elaborate mating dance. The 10th one is the Kea bird. No one really describes the Kea as shy. The parrot, endemic to New Zealand, is known as a bit of pest for its propensity for rooting through backpacks and other human belongings and stealing little bits and baubles. The 19-inch birds have also been reported to prey livestock from the time to time. They even show signs of tool tool use, making them one of the most remarkable intelligent birds on the list. Thank you. Now I'm done.
Vignesh, stop, ma.